Earth signs, this week the topic on your mind seems to be your career or your public reputation here. With the moon, things you care about and your emotional connections. In the 10th house of your fame point, your career, it's a very Capricorn area. So you might even be a bit worried about how you are being perceived, because the card that came out next to it was unfounded fear. So there might be something just a little bit rocky or uncertain in your career or in some kind of public profile for you this week. So let's see what else is here. It is a strange mixed bag. It feels as though you are feeling very satisfied with life, you're on a roll, feeling very emotionally fulfilled. And there is an element here about things to clear up, long-standing pain. So this could be the end of a big, long-standing problem that you've had, a thorn in your side, so to speak. But there does look to be some kind of painful conversation that needs to be had. So you might get a sort of something that rattles you out of your very upbeat, emotionally secure position, and you suddenly realize, oh, there's a problem here after a discussion or some news. There is something maybe a little bit painful that maybe you'd hoped had gone away or didn't realize was still a thing. It seems to be very much a thing, or it's just going to trip you. This sort of news or whatever it is going to trip you into some kind of fear cycle. So what does the universe want you to know about this? It seems to have something to do with an agreement with someone. This could be a relationship. You can see the love heart there on this picture, but it can just be collaboration, working with someone. So there might be something that just kind of surprises you. You thought that the two of you were working together really well, or there was some deal that was just about to be done, and then suddenly things go a little bit haywire. And it may be that somebody else is not as interested in you, or then they don't have the energy that you do towards this project. They're a bit apathetic or aloof. That kind of hurts your feelings. And it's like, I thought we were in this together. And it is going to kind of throw you. But remember the unfounded fear that came out to start with? You may spiral into some kind of negativity that isn't really warranted. Because look at this, there is an offer coming. Now this is a nice stable offer that could potentially be very lucrative. Now this could be a new job, a contract, a new client, or just something that helps make you feel more stable in your own life. And it is to do with collaboration. So if somebody is apathetic and not really interested in joining forces with you, there might be somebody else coming in who sees the value, because Pentacles is money and practical matters. It's all about values. Someone can see the value here and can turn one pentacle into three pentacles with the joined forces. And this is a whole new lease on life for you, for a project, for your career, some excitement here, and the start of something that you can get passionate about. So I need some more cards, don't you? Let's see what else, how the situation might evolve here and what the advice is for you. Yeah, you're going to have a choice to make with the Two of Wands. It feels like, well, somebody has kind of let me down in a way, but now I've got another opportunity. And, it could even be affairs of the heart, because even though this was a career house, it is about your reputation, and the moon is about your emotions. So this could be somebody maybe not following through emotionally as much as you want, but then suddenly there's someone else comes into view, and you've got a choice to make. Now this person coming into view is showing up with a lot of passion. Now that doesn't just mean sex. This can be a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of drive, and a lot of energy to put towards a project that you both seem to want to commit to. And so this is somebody courageous, free-spirited, someone kind of with a heroic cast to them. They can be a little bit impulsive, but as a business partner or even a romantic partner, yes, they could lose interest quickly. They might not have the follow through, but that came out next to the Hierophant, which is something solid, grounded, that is official paperwork. This is, let's do this properly. Let's sign a contract. Let's not just do this on a willy-nilly handshake. This is making things official. So there is, you might, and because it's an unfounded fear, maybe someone comes across as not that interested at first, but they really are, and then they're going to show you, and it's all going to turn out for the best. And you will be able to see a future here. There's, a crossroads with the Two of Wands. So that is interesting. It could play out in that way with you fearing that this person's breaking up with you, disinterested, you're doing badly at work and about to be sidelined. Something like that. So your energy to lean away from is the Wheel of Fortune. And that feels to me as though you're willing to chuck something away when you get the wobbles. It's not right. Oh my God, I'm deluded. This is terrible. And just your fears spiraling and leading you to make a big change. So lean away from any kind of big changes that you drive through out of fear. In the negative, the Wheel of Fortune also is clinging to control, old karmic cycles, unwelcome change, resisting sort of things that you're not supposed to resist. So take that as it resonates for you, but it does feel like an overreaction to an unfounded fear that causes you to throw the baby out with the bathwater, that there you are thinking this is all hopeless and it's just really big. Blowing things out of proportion is what it feels like, because the energy to lean towards is the Strength card. Persevere with something. Don't jump the gun with fright. Stick around and, really know that you can see this through whatever it is. You have the courage and the stamina and the determination to get to the bottom of whatever this is that has thrown you. So it is about your self-respect. It's about tapping into that inner power, and your inner stillness is actually mentioned there on the card at the end. So that feels important. It feels like don't jump the gun and react impulsively. There is an element here of keeping your cool, because you are what you think in this situation. And if you get into a doom spiral, you will bring about the very thing you're scared of. There is idyllic time ahead for you. The idyllic times in the Garden of Eden, paradise. This is what is on offer. So it's worth not overreacting. This energy is gaining momentum. It is coming for you. So don't jump the gun and lean into this unfounded fear, whatever it is. If it's work, if it's a relationship, it is about managing your own beliefs about yourself, and tapping into that inner courage is going to serve you really well. You might have felt you were on the losing end of something, that this was a losing battle that you're fighting. And this could be to do with a partnership. It says twin flame. It could be to do with a relationship. But there is some kind of release here, and it feels like a release from old patterns of fear. So there does seem to be this idyllic times for you if you can break through your own fearful thinking. And One thing about Capricorn that sort of strikes me, this is the 10th house here. It is overly concerned with how others see you. It's maybe not getting the emotional strength from within. And yet, you do have this within you. The 9 of Cups that came out very early on in the spread for you is being emotionally very self-contained, self-satisfied, trusting your own value, if you like, in the world, and not looking out at externals like brand labels and the ring on the finger with the big rock to prove something, to prove your value. So if you're getting into a spiral about what is proven and what evidence you have, try and go within and look for that evidence that you are worthy and worthwhile and beloved within yourself. That seems to be a little part of the message here too. Okay, I am getting to get 3 more cards. Oh my God. So, we've got the 9 of Cups again. This is double whammy. Says that this is important. This is about self-love for you. And you can find it within. You have it within. Just trust it. Tap in, lean into this energy, 9 of Cups. You have everything you need within you. You don't need to find it from someone else. And that is a recipe for codependence. When you are looking for love from outside of yourself, when you find it within, that's when the love becomes interdependent, not codependent, and that is the goal. This is on offer for you. There is a King of Cups energy here, either for you embodying this, which is the ability to give committed love, or this is somebody coming into your life that does have all these traits, does have this emotional connection, the willingness to give you love and committed love. And it's sort of warning about self-sabotage here, because the 9 of Swords came out as being held hostage to your fears, the dark night of the soul, the waking up in a panic at midnight going, oh my God, they don't care for me. So it's sort of fearing the worst, fearing someone's not interested, fearing that they're aloof, and seeing that as a smash, that this has failed, that this is not going to happen. But that's not true. This is your fears playing tricks on you. So the more you can lean into this double message here of the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, contentment, satisfaction, emotional riches, life abundance, success, achievements, recognition, pleasure. Remember, this came out for you twice. That is a big, big message. This is here for you. The idyllic times, the paradise, it is yours for the taking. So it is time to release yourself from the prison of your fears. And it seems like this week things might come to a head in this direction. So I hope that helps you, my darlings. If you would like your own personal reading, go to my website. But meanwhile, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.